is nothing but a double walled glass tube. The two glass tubes, between the glass tubes, vacuum is formed. This is like thermos. The outer glass tube is transparent, and the inner tube is coated with black color. You can find this is the evacuated EPC glass tube, and inside we can see copper coating over which black color is coated. So when sun shine on this, sun rays are short wave, and it can penetrate the outer layer, and through vacuum the sun rays can pass through vacuum, and it will strike the inner portion black color, and it gets absorbed. All the energy will be absorbed as a heat energy. Once it transforms to the heat energy, this will be a long wave portion. So the long wave will not penetrate vacuum, so the heat will not come back again. So all the heat entrapped in this will be inside this, and by putting circulatory system, we can make use of this heat out. When we place the ETC tube in the sun, and if we insert a thermometer, the stagnation temperature of this tube will be around 170 degree, which means up to 170 degree you can get that temperature. So the technology behind how to take this much of heat 170 degree we can take out is our innovation. And here a simple thermosiphon effect of ETC tubes, in which storage tank with so many glass tubes are inserted into the tube. The cold liquid will come down in the same tube, and hot fluid will rise, and it will be stored in the storage tank. So the day long 5 hours or 6 hours period of sunshine will heat the liquid and store it. It is used for the solar water heating system in our daily use of bathing and washing purpose, and for feed water heating in boiler, and we can make use of this thing. And this will be the normal solar water heating system with the storage tank. So it is not a forced circulatory system, it is a natural thermosiphon effect. So naturally cold water will come to the bottom of the module and goes to the top to the tank. So within a day this heat absorbed in the module will collect in the storage tank. And another version is ETC U tube. This is more or less we can say instantaneous heater, because I already said in evacuated tube the temperature of the stagnation temperature of the evacuated tube will be around 170 degree. So if we insert a U copper tube, and pass on our heat transfer fluid through this one by one in series connection, we will get the heat will be added on. If we keep 30 degree, it will rise 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree, just like that. We can make up to 150 degree of achieving this much of temperature we can achieve, and that too instantaneously. See, morning itself, at about 9 o'clock itself, it can achieve that much of higher temperature. But if any cloud and all other things, this system will not back you up because it has no thermal storage system. So it will be very useful for industrial purpose, and time duration of the energy harvesting time will be more on this type of YouTube type thing. You can start from 9 o'clock and end up to 5:30. But normally other systems will not do like that. Because of a heavy mass, it will be picking up very slowly, and it will end up 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock time. And one more thing is CPC, compound parabola collectors. This is the aluminum reflector sheet having a profile of double parabola. This is a double parabola profile. For a parabola profile, you have to track to the sun. But in double parabola, this type of thing you don't need for any tracking. Because all the, if the sun tracks, the sun goes from here to there, the rays will be, in terms of multiple reflection, it will concentrate on to the center, the focal point. So this is best for rooftop installation where you require less weight to be in the rooftop. You have to make less weight only, less load you have to make. For this type of thing, you have to make this CPC ETC collectors, make use of from 150 to 200 degrees centigrade you can achieve, and it could be used for baking oven or other things, higher temperature category, you can make use of it. But I think this sheet is imported from West Germany, and because of that it costs you so much, and the payback will be very longer period. So now we are going to manufacture here itself, and our R&D is going on, and we will launch within 2 or 3 months time. After that you can, make use of these things for heating of or baking oven up to from 150 to 200 degrees centigrade. And this is a module. Module means a number of ETC tube inserted to a common header is a module. Yes, the same. And another version is heat pipe thing. In this heat pipe means is a no loss heat transfer mechanism. Heat pipe is the super thermal conductor. So all electrical people will know super thermal conductor. In super thermal conductor, you will have zero resistance. In electrically speaking, it will be in zero resistance. So that even with 1 square mm of conductor, you can pass on thousands of thousand amps. It can flow. Are you agree? In superconductor, you can pass on thousands of amps through a 1 square mm conductor because it has no resistance. So you can pass on high ampere. Just like that, in heat pipe, the temperature difference between the cold end and the heat end will be the one and the same. In the bottom end, bottom end, if the tube attains 170 degree, we can have the same temperature at the top itself. Because heat pipe is made up of a common if you put the water, the boiling point and the condensing, see the top side is the condenser and bottom side is the evaporator. The evaporator and condenser temperature are one and the same. So at about 100 degree it evaporates and condenses at 100 degree. So the difference in heat will not occur in heat pipe. So if the ETC gets heated up to 170 degree, the tip of the thing also in 170 degree only. So if you pass a liquid through a header, this will instantaneously pass on this heat to the heat transfer fluid. Just like that, you can get instantaneous heat and make use of these things. Because of copper, the cost of solar system will be more, and it will be used in coming years, 1 or 2 years. The cost of the fuel price will go up, and it will match all these things. And this is a module, ETC HP module for higher temperature tubes. And now the fitment of ETC tube module in the factory rooftop. See, every factory rooftop will have a trussed rooftop or RCC type of construction, and other asbestos or metal roofing. All these things will come. In RCC, no need for a weight, how many kg weight you can add, it is no problem for you. But in trussed rooftop, the loading factor will be a big problem. So our ETC modules are rated for maximum of 40 kg per square meter and minimum of 10 kg per square meter. So if you want to put the system in the existing rooftop, we have to consult the structural consultant and make use of this module. And first we have to make what are all the obstructions in the rooftop, whether it is chimney or some other any obstruction. We have to plan accordingly, and after that you make a sketch in which degree the rooftop is here, whether it is 12 degree or 13 degree or 22 degree. After that, with the help of Google SketchUp, you can have the shading analysis for an entire year. So by seeing this, you can put the system without any shading area. You have to put the system omitting the shading area and put the system by means of Google SketchUp. After that, the fixing of solar thermal module structure is a big problem, and we have eliminated all the leaking and all other leaking problem. Here is the purlin underneath the metal roofing, and in the purlin, L clamp will be fixed with a in between purlin and metal sheet and the clamp. There will be a membrane, asphalt membrane will be there, and we make the screw, self-drilled screw. We make a self-drilled screw, and because of this membrane, there will not be any leak. There will not be any leak. We will assure you that all the systems load will be transferred to this purlin and the trusses, over which we will erect another parallel channel, so that the purlin and the channel will be tied up by the clamp. So the purlin will be strengthened by the channel run through all along the purlin length, over which we will fix our thermal module, so that the load will be shared. It will not be a concentrated load, it will be a distributed load, so that all the modules can be safely placed, and the total load, I think one module of 6 kilowatt capacity will have around 500 kg of weight, and it is distributed, and the load will be shared to each and every point. Around 30 to 40 kg only it will be transferred to this, and it will be as per the consultant or the loading pattern. Here is you can see the picture at the time of erection period. The L clamp and the channel and the framework of the thermal module. All these are pictures taken at the time of erection, and after that you have to run the piping for all these systems, bottom header line and top header line, and this is a single sloped roof made up of PEB, pre-engineered structurals, and it has a plus point. By means of series and parallel connection, we can take the required flow rating as well as the required temperature difference. We can make use of it. And in Leeds India, it will be a sawtooth waveform type, and we have to use multiple units in parallel. After that, series connection. But in this we have seriously connected and put in parallel. So for a better heat transfer